Your right-hand opponent opens one spade. You have a decent hand, but your suits are not long enough to overcall. Most players at this moment just pass. There is a better way. Today, I am going to walk you through the takeout double from the ground up. What it says to your partner, when to use it, how to respond when partner uses it on you, and the mistakes I see at the table every week. By the end of this video, the takeout double will feel like the most natural bid in your arsenal. Let's start with what it is not. The takeout double is not a penalty double. You are not saying you want to set them. You are saying something entirely different. And once you hear it this way, you will never forget it. That is the whole message. One bid, 3 suits in play. You are telling your partner, hearts, diamonds, clubs, I have them covered. You choose the best one and bid it. It is a question, not a statement. Partner answers it. Now let me show you what this looks like on a real hand. 13 points. Short in spades. 4 hearts. 4 diamonds. 4 clubs. This is a textbook takeout double. Partner picks hearts, diamonds, or clubs, whichever is their longest and strongest. We are back in the auction. That is exactly what the takeout double does. 2 requirements, shape and points. Shape first, always. 3 cards in every suit partner might bid. 12 or more high card points, though with perfect shape you can shade to 11. Hand 1, short in spades. 4, 4, 4 in the other suits. 13 points. As clean as a takeout double gets. You double without hesitation. Hand 2, 5 hearts. Do not double. Overcall 2 hearts and tell partner what you have. The takeout double is for when you do not have one long suit to show. Hand 3, 4, 4, 4 shape. Only 11 points. But the shape is good enough to earn this bid. If partner jumps, you slow down. 11 points with this shape is a sound takeout. Double. Shape, points, shortness in their suit. That is the foundation. Now, what does partner do when you make a takeout double? When partner doubles, you are forced to bid. Even with 0 points, you must answer. Partner asked a question and passing without penalty cards is not the answer. Terrible hand, 6 points, but you have 4 hearts. Bid 2 hearts. Partner asked, you answer. This is not a choice. 9 points, 4 hearts. Do not just bid 2 hearts. Jump to 3 hearts. Show partner you have values worth competing for. 12 points. Game-going values. Q bid 2 spades, the opponent's suit, to say, I have enough for game, you pick where we play. Partner names the suit. You bid game. 1 exception. If you have a long, strong holding in their suit and want to defend, you can pass partner's double to convert it to penalty. It is rare. Use it when you have the goods, but it exists. Now the part that separates players who use the takeout double well from the ones who confuse their partner. 3 mistakes I see at the table every week. Mistake 1, 15 points, 2 hearts. You double anyway. Partner bids 3 hearts. You have 2 small. This disaster is one you made yourself. The shape has to be there. Points without shape is not a takeout double. Mistake 2, partner doubles, you have 3 points, so you pass. Partner is sitting there thinking you have penalty cards. You do not. When partner doubles, you always bid, even with nothing. Mistake 3. The auction has climbed and you make a light double at the 2 or 3 level. The higher the bidding goes, the more values you need. More commitment from opponents means more values from you. Simple rule, easy to forget. The takeout double is one of those bids that changes how you play the moment it clicks. You stop passing in spots where you should be competing. You start keeping partner in the conversation, and your results start to reflect it. If you want to practice this on real hands at the table, I am running a live takeout doubles workshop. 2 sessions, the lesson on Tuesday, June 24th, and the play of the hand on Monday, June 29th. I have preloaded hands built around these situations. We bid them, we play them, and I give you real-time feedback. The link is in the description. Come sit at my table.